Let him conduct the sermon, and we'd be out of there in 5 minutes. If a guy just came bounding up to the altar, hey, everybody, all right, sit down, shut up. I'm the Reverend Vinny Sipachalis. I'm double parked out there. I ain't got a lot of time. Okay, here's everything you got to know if you want to be a Catholic and get into heaven. A long time ago, a broad you never met talked to a snake, bit a piece of fruit, so you're all born evil, no good scumbags. Hey, that part goes without saying. Okay, now.
It speaks to his greatness. He was like, when I do a bit, I write a bit, and it's funny, and then I figure out how to, add act outs to make it funnier. And then that's something I incorporated in my comedy a while ago. Like before I did TV or anything, I had some funny jokes, and I just sat down one day and I was like, how do I make these funnier? Now, nowadays, I think people would still do that, but there is a bit of some people don't like act outs. Like you're supposed to just make people laugh with your words and thoughts. And I get it, because the image you can conjure up in their head, each person has their own image. And that might be funnier than what you're doing. It's like reading a book. We can both read a book and get something different from it, and then watch the movie and both be disappointed because it doesn't match what we had. So there is something to like using the imagery in people's heads. But you got to ask yourself, the picture I'm painting in their head, is it better than the act out? And I think Richard Jeni always had a nice mixture where he was a great writer and did great act outs. Some people are great writers and they don't do act outs typically, or they do amazing act outs, but the material isn't like rocket science. And I think he skirted that line where he wanted to write great bits and do funny act outs. This bit doesn't need an act out. You're talking about religion. It's kind of edgy, especially for the time. But he's still like, you know what? I'm gonna do a nice act out.
Yep.
And it works because like if you thought maybe he shouldn't be talking about God or whatever, if you thought it was blasphemous, okay, at least it's funny.